Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to create this makeup look right here. I was in a wedding as a bridesmaid a couple of weeks ago, and I posted some photos of this makeup right here, and I got so many requests to do a video on how I created it. I'm going to do a voiceover, but I thought it would just be easier just to kind of tell you guys what I'm doing and kind of tell you words are so hard. Kind of show you while I'm telling you the technique of how I did everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am going to go ahead and insert some pictures from that, like the pictures that I posted on my Instagram. I'm just going to go ahead and insert some pictures somewhere. I'm also going to put my Instagram handle right here. You know, self-promoting right here. In case you guys want to check out any of my other pictures. But yeah, I will go ahead and insert some pictures from that day just so you guys can see how it looked that day.
I do want to go ahead and mention that the spot underneath my armpit is not sweat. It was very, very embarrassing, but my Secret Clinical Strength gel deodorant left a stain, so definitely don't use that.
Okay, so I've already went ahead and went in with this simple protecting moisturizer, and I just applied this all over my face, and I went ahead and let it just sink into the skin. And now I'm going to go in with two different primers. The first one is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is just a little sample of it, and I'm only going to put this on a couple of areas. I'm not going to put this all over my face. Well, maybe. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and start putting this on my nose. And like kind of on the sides of my nose, because I do get some like pores around here and also right here on my lip and kind of right here. And then I'm going to put a little bit underneath of my eyes to kind of hide those fine lines. And then lastly, I'm going to go ahead and put some on my forehead, because I got some lines on my forehead already. I'm literally only 22 years old. And I already have like crow's feet and everything else. It's ridiculous. So that is the first thing. I'm gonna go in with another primer. This is the Becca First Light Priming Filter. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, First Light Priming Filter. And I really like this, you guys. I'm gonna shake it up first because it does, I do notice that it kind of, same with the Black Light Priming Filter, it kind of like settles on the bottom, so you do need to like shake it and stuff, so it's like well shook. And then I'm just going to apply this all over, but just do like a light layer on those places that I put the primer. Because I don't want it to like, or put the first primer, because I don't want to like extenuate, what's the word I'm freaking looking for? I don't want to draw attention to those places. And my face is getting so red right now. This is how you can tell my skin is so sensitive. I literally touch it and it gets red. Ridiculous. But I do really like this primer. It is so good. It's like gives off such a nice glow from within, and I love that. Okay. And I think that this would be definitely a great primer for like your wedding day or for a special occasion because of that. It's not like too overpowering. It's just like a nice glow from within. So I do really like this primer. And then for foundation, let me get my foundation brush. I'm going to be using the Sigma Flat Kabuki brush, the F80, and then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is in the color Warm Nude. This is going to be probably too light for me right now because I am in between like self-tanning. It's like faded a little bit, so I think that this is going to be a little bit too dark, so I may have to bring this down my neck a little bit, but I'm going to do like 1.5 pumps, and I just dab it on my face. I know you're not supposed to do it like this, but this is just how I do my foundation. So this is how I've always done it. So I'm just gonna dab little dots on my face. And I do go ahead and just leave a little bit on the back of my hand, so that way if there's any areas that I want to come back with, I can do that without, you know, getting a whole entire pump. And then I just blend it into the skin. And I do kind of like a combination of like sweeping slash patting. I know you're not supposed to sweep, but like I feel like if you don't sweep a little bit, then it doesn't really get, the product doesn't really get dispersed everywhere, if that makes any sense. So I do kind of a combination of patting / sweeping. But this foundation is a really good foundation for special events. It looks so good on the skin. It makes the skin look flawless. I have really dry skin, and so it works for my skin. And then my mom has like pretty oily skin, and it actually works for her skin really well too. So I do think this is a foundation that could work for both skin types, for just all different types of skin types, and it not be like too overwhelming, if that makes sense. Now I'm just gonna go in with that the leftover on my hand, and I'm just gonna kind of put it in any areas that I feel just need a little bit more foundation. And I'm just gonna go in with some little BlizzTex chapstick. Next up, I'm going to go in with two different concealers. The first one is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the color Light. And I'm gonna do my eyes in underneath my eyes in just a second. But first, I'm just gonna do the places on my face that I want to just highlight a little bit. I find that if I go ahead and do this first, instead of actually putting the concealer underneath my eyes and like blending this out, my concealer kind of creases underneath my eyes if I wait like that. If that makes sense. I feel like I'm not making any sense at all. I forgot to make you this bow as well. I feel like I'm not making any sense, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. I'm gonna just blend this out with the Real Techniques sponge. I do really, really like this one. I think I like it more than the Beauty Blender, to be honest with you. And I definitely like the price more. And then I'm going to go back in with that concealer, and I'm just going to do underneath my eyes. I'm going to kind of make like a little triangle type of thing. And I'm going to go in with the other side as well. And then I kind of do like little dots right on my dark circles right there. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 15 Fair, and I'm just going to put this on my lids. And I just kind of use this as a primer. I really, really like it that way. I'm not the biggest fan of this as an actual concealer for myself because it just creases so badly on my skin. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. But it just creases so bad on me. And it's so strange too because it's a very lightweight concealer, it seems. Like it's not too thick or anything like that. So I'm not sure why it creases, but it does. And I just blend out that lid. And like I said, I really like that as like a primer. It just, I don't know, it just works so much better than any other primer I've ever used. And like setting it with like a powder and everything, so you get it ready for the other powders that you're going to be using with eyeshadow. Okay, so right after my concealer, before I before I bake, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzing cream. I'm sorry if you hear my chair squeak. It literally, I cannot move without it squeaking. I'm just going to go in with that contour shade. This is in the color St. Lucia. Yes, my mirror is outrageously broken. And I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Angled Foundation Brush. And I just love this for cream contouring. It's like the perfect color for my skin tone. And it just blends out so nicely. I have tried out the e.l.f. contour kit, like the cream contour kit, and I did not like it at all. It like made my skin so oily. I don't know why. And like I have really dry skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it up on my forehead, and then I'm also going to take it right here on my chin to get rid of that double chin. And then I'm gonna go in with a smaller brush. This is the e.l.f. Small Precision Brush, and I'm just going to carve out my nose just a little bit. My lines never match up, so just tell you guys that right now. Like on each side, they always look completely different. I just have to blend it out to where it looks even. It like looks crazy. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with that Real Techniques sponge and just blend everything out. Alright, sorry you didn't get to see all of me, I can't even think of the word now, blending that out. My mom came in here and we talked for a second, so I'm gonna have to cut that little part out. So you won't get to see me blending it all out completely, but I just blended it out with the Real Techniques sponge, and I just put it in the places that you saw me put it in. And then with the access on that little smudge brush, I'm just gonna go underneath my lip right here, like right in that little divot where your lip kind of hangs down a little bit, if that makes any sense at all. It probably doesn't. Just right here. I like to just kind of carve it out a little bit, and that's just gonna make your lip look bigger. I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell a huge difference. So that is what I do with that. And then after I've done all of that, I'm going to bake. So I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to be getting a little bit in the lid, and hopefully this will spread out a little bit. And I'm just going to be taking a little bit on my wet sponge and then putting it underneath of my eyes. And I'll put more in just a second, but right now I'm just doing that like first little layer. It's so hard for me to get powder out of here. I don't know why. It's like it doesn't want to come out. There we go. This helps so much making sure your under eye concealer doesn't crease. It is amazing. I love, love, love this technique. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it on my nose and just anywhere that I used that concealer. Same like with my lids as well. I'm gonna put it on my lids too. And this just helps so much. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and just let this set for 10 minutes. I don't like to like work on my other makeup just for the simple fact that I like to go ahead and just have my whole entire face set before I move on, if that makes any sense. I know, I'm totally weird. But I'm just gonna go ahead and let it set for 10 minutes and I will be right back. Okay, I hope you guys can't tell, but I did have to move my tripod a little bit. It was falling and it was just a big mess. So hopefully I didn't change the lighting or anything too much. But now I'm gonna go ahead and set the rest of my face. I'm just gonna go back in with that Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. powder brush, and I'm just going to set my whole entire face with this. And I don't really have any rhyme or reason to this. I literally just put powder all over my face, and then also right here on my double chin to set that cream bronzer. And contour a little bit. And to do this, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. contour palette. This is just like the powdered one. And I love this. This is literally my all-time favorite contour palette ever, and it's only $6. And I think that's why I love it so much, because it's $6. Like, that's amazing. And I feel like the quality is totally there. Like, it's really awesome quality. So I'm just gonna go in with this bronzer shade, and I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. complexion brush, and I just use this to bronze my face up a little bit. It's not like a real precise contour right now. I'm gonna go in with the other shade in a second. And I just hit my cheekbone. My forehead, got some of the highlighter in there, it's okay. Just basically anywhere that I set, that I put the cream bronzer, I'm gonna put this bronzer as well. And just on the little sides of my nose. I don't put a ton right here, just a little tiny bit. I'm sorry if you can hear noise outside my door. Tinsley's kind of freaking out. Underneath my chin, and I'm going to carve that out more so that it really hides it. And I'm also going to go ahead and drag this down my neck so that it blends, everything blends in better. Now I'm going to go in with this darker shade right here. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques contour brush that looks just like this, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of product and tap off the excess, and I'm just going to carve my cheekbones. This is gonna look really harsh at first. That has to do with the lighting, and it just kind of looks kind of harsh. And then whatever's left on my brush, I just kind of do on my forehead and then on my nose. And then I'll pick up some more product to put it on my chin. My dang double chin. And I just kind of carve out the sides like this while blending it. And then I get the product and just kind of bring it down right here on like the actual chin, and that I find is the best way to kind of like minimize the appearance of it, because unfortunately that's just something I'm always going to have, no matter if I was the skinniest person in the whole entire world. That is just a trait that I get from my grandma. Like literally, we all have it. And I don't think that there will be any way for me to ever get rid of it, no matter what I do. Like the turkey neck, you know what I mean? So I think it'll always be there, no matter what. So yeah, I just do that to contour. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the Frat Boy blush by The Balm. And then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Let me move my brushes closer so I'm not reaching. Then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. blush brush to apply that with. I'm still using this little sample from Ipsy that I got forever ago. I have the full size, but I kind of am like, what's the point of me using the full size if I still have this little sample left? Which is almost empty, but you know, trying to be economic. This is my favorite blush of all time. It looks so beautiful on the skin, and for me, it lasts forever. So I love it. And like, anytime I do anybody's makeup, that's the blush I use, and it lasts so well on them. I'm just going in with my powder brush and just kind of blending that all together a little bit so it doesn't look harsh or anything like that. Because I put a little bit more blush than what I was wanting to, but it's okay. And then I'm going to go in with the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop. And I'm going to go in with my Sigma tapered highlighter brush, the F35. And I'm going to just apply this right here. And I typically go a little hardcore with the highlighter, especially if I know I'm gonna have like an event or anything. Like for this particular makeup, I was a bridesmaid, and so I went a little bit more than like every day today, just because, you know, it was a special occasion. And whenever it's dark, your makeup looks like less done, if that makes sense. Wow, I say that word so much. So put it on my Cupid's bow, my nose, and then I'm just gonna kind of put a little bit right here above my brows, and then I go in with a second layer right here. And then I'm gonna go back in with this e.l.f. complexion brush. I'm just going to kind of blend that out a little bit because I feel like it does look super harsh on camera. It doesn't look as harsh in person, but I'm just gonna blend it out just a little bit. Okay, and I am gonna go back to this in just a second after I do like my eye makeup and everything, so don't put that up just yet. And then I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. It's like just the e.l.f. brow pencil, but I'm just gonna be using the spoolie from this. I just really like this spoolie compared to the other ones, and I'm just going to go through it. And then I'm going to go in with the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I don't like the spoolie on this one. It's too small to me, and so I don't really like that one. So I just use the e.l.f. one because I like it more. And this is definitely my favorite brow pencil ever. It makes it so easy to use, and I just love it. Oh yeah, and I'm in the color 3. And I just basically, literally, I have really no brow routine. I literally just fill in any sparse areas that I have. I love like a really bold brow. I just don't like it on me. I don't know, I don't think it looks good on me. but I love it on other people, and I wish I could pull it off. I just don't think I can pull off that thick brow. But that is just basically all I do. I literally don't do much at all. And I just go back in with that spoolie and just kind of brush them a little bit. And that is all I do there. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with two different palettes. The first one is the Tartelette in Bloom palette, and I'm going to go in with the shade Jet Setter. It's this one right here. And I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild blending brush. I literally got this for $1 at the Dollar Tree, and it is my favorite blending brush. I like it so much better than my Sigma one, and then like the e.l.f. one. I love this blending brush. It works so well. And then I just tap off the excess, and I just go in right in that little crease. Because I have like hooded eyes, and so I have to go a little bit above it. But if you just had like normal eyes and they weren't hooded, you would just get away with going right in the crease. But I do have to bring it up just a little bit so that it looks less hooded. But I'm just going to be using that color, and then I will let you guys know when I switch colors. Okay, so I just love that shade. That's like my favorite transition shade of all time. I think that's like the perfect transition shade. And then I'm going to go in with the Lorac Pro 3 palette. I got this for Christmas, and I've literally been using it probably every day since. The light pewter color, this one right here, is my all-time favorite all over lid, like glittery color. It's my favorite, and I've literally used it like every day. Like there's a good chunk taken out of it. Just every day since Christmas, which like, that hasn't even been that long. I just love it. And then I'm going to go in with this Cool Taupe shade, and I'm just going to pick up a little bit of product for right now and just tap my excess off, and then just kind of put that in the crease as well, but kind of focus it on this outer part. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with that light pewter shade, I believe is how you pronounce it. And I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. I'm not even sure what the name of this one is, but just like an all over lid brush, and I'm just going to apply that all over my lid, like on the lower portion. I'm also going to go in with my finger because I just find that that's the best for like these glittery shades. And I'm just going to apply that with the brush first, and then go in with my finger. And these eyeshadow shades are actually the exact shades that I used on the bride as well, because I did some of her makeup as well. I'm going to go in with my ring finger, and I'm just going to go back in with that shade, and I'm just going to kind of pack it on my lid because I find that it's more like vibrant this way. It just like looks so much better, if that makes sense. There's that. Those freaking whirly. It's just such a pretty glittery shade. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, and then I'm gonna go back in with the Cool Taupe shade, and I'm gonna stick with that Wet n Wild blending brush still, and I'm going to do the exact same thing I did before, but just make it darker. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and take the Sigma F25 brush, and I'm just going to go back in with that Cool Taupe shade, and I just kind of want to just pack it right here on this outer corner, as well as bringing it up just a little bit, just to make it a little bit darker. Like, this is optional, you don't have to do that, but I want to just make it a little bit darker. My Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend that all together to make sure that everything is completely blended. And it is. So we're good. Okay, and then next up, I'm gonna go in with this unique Moonstruck eyeliner. This is just in the black shade, and I am gonna have to get up closer here to see my mirror. And I'm basically, which I should have done this before I did my eyeshadow, but I'm basically just gonna do my waterline up here, my top waterline. And this actually makes your lashes look fuller, and it's gonna help with the like our fake eyelashes and everything, making them blend better. My eyes water like crazy if I touch them anything at all. Okay, and then I'm gonna actually also go ahead and use this to kind of outline my, outline my the line I'm gonna do above my eye. I'm not gonna do like a wing. You can do a wing if you want, but I just kind of like to do it differently. I'm gonna actually move my mirror down here. Sorry if you can see it, just so it's easier for me to do this and then also do my lashes. And I'm just gonna create like a little outline for it. And I really like doing this. I'll fix this area right here that I messed up on. But I really like doing this because whenever I do fake lashes, if I do it like that and I just kind of hit those lashes a little bit, it just helps the lashes blend in with my natural lash so much better. And it just kind of helps me with my liquid eyeliner. I'm going to go in with the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in Intense Black. I don't like to bring it in all the way. I find that for my eye shape it just looks better if I start like halfway, or if I just bring it in just a little bit. And so that's how I like to do it, but again, you guys can do it any way that you would like. And then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do fake lashes in just a second, but first I'm going to go ahead and do my lower lash line. I'm just going to go in with this little Ulta eyeshadow brush. It came in like a set. I don't think you can actually buy this, but I love it. I love it for putting it on like your lower lash line and packing it on there. I like it so much more than the Sigma pencil brush. I don't like this. I don't know. I find that it just doesn't work all that great for me. So I really like this one because it just makes it so much easier. And then I'm going to go in with Jet Setter, the first shade that we went in with. And I'm just going to kind of pack that on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with Cool Taupe from the Lorac Pro 3 palette. And I'm just going to kind of focus this on like that outer area and not bring it in too much. I'm going to go in with just this little brush. It actually came in a set. My friend got me a couple brushes from Wish, and sorry, my eyes. And this is one of them that came in with it, and I absolutely love this for putting just anything in the inner corner. It works so well. So I'm gonna go back in the Champagne Pop, and I'm just going to pack that on the inner corner a little bit. It just applies so nicely right there to the inner corner. Now I'm gonna go in with some lashes. I'm gonna do this off camera because I know that this is not gonna go well if I try and do it on camera. So I will be right back. So these are the lashes. So first I just went in with the Maybelline Lash Stiletto Mascara in Waterproof, and I just applied that to my lashes as well as my lower lashes as well. And then for the lashes, these are the Ardell 205, the Ardell Double Up lashes in 205 Black. They are absolutely perfect. This is actually like the second or third time I've worn them, so they're not looking too hot right now. And trust me, it is almost impossible to find them anywhere. I don't know what the deal is, but I can't find them anywhere, like anywhere. This one looks real messed up. And I will say that they don't last as long as like the other Ardell lashes that I've had, but I do really like them. They're not too long and they just add so much volume, so they're perfect for special occasions. So those are the lashes, and then I just use the Duo Lash Glue. This is the one that is latex free, like it's the one with vitamins or whatever, and it is latex free because I am allergic to latex. And let me tell you guys, I heard like a ton of really bad reviews on this. They're like, oh, it doesn't last, it's terrible. No, this This stuff is amazing. This is the best lash glue I have ever used in my entire life, even with it being latex free. It is amazing. It literally lasted the whole entire day at being a bridesmaid, and so like I literally had a full face of makeup for 12 hours, and it probably could have lasted even longer than 12 hours, but I just took my makeup off then. So I know for a fact that it lasts at least 12 hours, which is unbelievable. I didn't have to touch up at all. I know sometimes with my other lash glues, I will have to I'll have like a little bit like a corner coming off, and so I'll have to go into the bathroom and put some lash glue on there and pop it back into place. I don't have to do it with this. I absolutely love this lash glue. So if you have seen like the bad reviews and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna purchase it because of that, don't listen to them, because I had I was blown away by this because it lasts so long. Literally 12 hours. That's amazing. Okay, so then I'm gonna go in with so then I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm just gonna first wipe off that chapstick that I have on my lips and just any foundation. And then I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Velvet Lip Kit in Rosy. So first this shows up a lot pinker on camera than it actually is in person. That is crazy. So I'm just gonna go in with the Rosy Lip Liner. And first, which I just really need to sharpen it, I've been using this so often. Okay, so first I'm just gonna outline my lips. And you guys will just see me outline my lips, and then I will talk about what I'm gonna do after that. Okay, and then I'm just going to I kind of did it right there because I forgot that I was going to tell you guys what I was doing. I'm just going to kind of fill in like the outer corners, and I'll just kind of, it'll make more sense as I do it. So I'm just going to fill out the outer corners, and I'm going to do one line in the middle, and then one line to the side, and then another line to the side. Then I'm gonna do the same thing up here. And then I'm gonna kinda go down right here for this corner. And then do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm gonna kinda do a line. And I kind of went a little bit too hard in some places, but this is contouring your lips, and it's gonna make your lips look bigger and just plumper. So then I'm gonna go in with the Kylie Velvet lipstick, and I'm just gonna fill that in. My contacts are messing up. And that is what it ends up looking like. I just think it is perfect for any special occasion, like your wedding day or for prom, or like for me, a bridesmaid in a wedding. I just think it is so stinking beautiful, and I just absolutely love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm just going to go ahead and insert a couple of pictures here, just like of this actual look, just in better lighting, so you guys can really get a feel of what it looks like. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.